When she said I don't dance now, I make money moves, that was a mission statement for a whole new generation.
Respect, but that's not the Mount Rushmore. Listen, cash rules everything around me. When that line dropped, it changed the whole hustle. The greatest tracks are never finished. They're just debated forever. Introducing the Sprite Living Tracklist. 50 tracks that shape the culture from 6 decades of hip-hop. Scan the QR code on a Sprite or Sprite Zero Sugar to see the full breakdown. Obey your thirst. Sprite.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. This episode is brought to you by Prolon. Right now, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off of their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/weeklydose.
That's PROLON life.com/weeklydose for the special offer. That's prolonlife.com/weeklydose.
Yay Networks.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS. Oh my gosh, I go on vacation Friday. Where am I going?
Brussels?
I'm going to Brussels. I've never been there before. The only reason I'm honestly going, Travis called me, and it's for a work trip. It's only for 5 days. And he was like, do you want to go to Brussels? Do you want to go to Belgium? And I said, yeah, sure.
You said chocolate?
I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. And it's for work. It's for some hardwood company. And honestly, the only reason besides spending time with my husband is because it's really hard to be executive platinum on American Airlines.
That's why you were going.
And I needed the miles.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That's the only reason.
I knew that's why you were going.
I was like, do I want to go? Kind of, but not really because it's a work trip. But last year I was like 20,000 miles off of being executive platinum. Well, not if there's now 200,000 you have to earn. So I'm like, okay, this may get me over the edge, and I may wish I would have went to Belgium whenever I'm setting in coach because I can't ever get upgraded.
Well, you know what? And good for American Airlines because they got a new customer out of Stephanie Holman. She has the new American Airlines credit card.
I know.
And 60,000 more bonus miles.
70. It was on the plane. I was like back and forth whether I do it or not. And then they said 70, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. But you know what? I haven't paid my bill yet. I just got a notification that I need to pay my bill from them. But I'm interested to see how those miles come in, like if they really help you get more status.
Well, yeah, I think you get a mile per dollar you spend.
Oh, I'm going to be executive platinum. Super easy.
Right?
That is, Yep. So I did the credit card because this is the thing. Travis and I always travel together with the kids, right? And there's 4 of us. And he always gets upgraded. And then I'm always in the back with the children. So this is my goal. I'm going to spend more money on my credit card. I probably should.
Yeah, just, you're spending smart. There's a lady I follow on Instagram, and she does all these credit card point hacks. And it's a lot of work. It looks like a lot more work than I want to do, but I'm still impressed by it. But there's a whole method to this credit card point game.
So also I went to lunch the other day and there is a whole hack. This guy that I was at lunch with for a charity meeting said that you can go shopping through American Airlines. Did you know this? It's like AA, like there's some shopping. You can do Neiman's, like every place that you would normally go to. And a lot of times they will have specials where you get like 10 times the points. So he was like, I do all my shopping through there. And he said he always has status. And status is important, not necessarily whenever I'm, like I will fly coach anywhere like within the U.S. I really will. I usually do. Like if you see me on a plane, I'm always in the back. No middle seats. My only thing that I tell Travis, because Travis used to put him on the aisle and then me in the middle and then a kid beside us, right? And then he would get upgraded and then it'd be a stranger, then me in the middle. And then and I'm like, no more, no more. But beyond that, But I hate flying coach long-term, like long ways. So
yeah, after we talked about this a while ago, Zach replayed the podcast for me where I was talking about how horrible that must be to fly overseas. But I booked us some coach tickets to Paris. And he was like, well, let's go to upgrade us now. And the upgrade now is like $2,400, which is twice the price of each of our tickets. And I was like, I think we're just going to sit in the back and pray for the best. So I'm flying 9 hours in coach, and I'll let you know how that goes.
Well, I've done it before, so I'll tell you how it's going to be miserable. But you got this. You're young. You don't have bad backs.
I'm young and limber.
Yeah, you've got this. You have got this. Okay, can we talk about the? I just saw something on People that was.
The way we're not traveling, which is via submarine?
Yes. So the submarine. Okay, first of all, there are two things I would never want to do in life, right?
On. So we're recording this on Wednesday.
Yes, so there's Wednesday. So we don't know.
By the time this
airs, we will know what happened with the submarine. But there's this whole thing going on as of today where they're still searching for the submarine. I read somewhere, I think it was like on People, Instagram, that some search unit or something had heard like banging for 30-minute intervals, which freaked me out because there are two things that no matter how much money I ever have in life, I really do not want to do. The first one now is a submarine. That was not really on my radar until the past few days. But I'm like, have you seen videos of this thing? It's tiny. Yes. It looks like a little cylinder
I wouldn't
van.
go in that if you paid me.
Yeah, there's no way.
Pay $250,000. By the way, there's no windows. We're not seeing anything when we're down there. Like, we're just going to know that we're 5 feet from the Titanic, but you're still seeing it through a monitor.
Yeah, I would rather just watch the Titanic. Just watch it. Also, I feel like it's going to look the same.
This is not the first submarine that has gotten caught in the Titanic.
Really? I didn't know that.
There was a guy, he's a news correspondent, and he was on some show the other day. He was talking about this, about how they went down and he saw, because it broke in two parts.
Okay.
And so the back of the ship where the propeller is flipped upside down, and he saw it and he said it's this brass propeller, and he saw it, it's real shiny, so because it's brass, it doesn't rusted over.
Yeah.
And as they were getting closer, he said we started speeding up, and I was like, we should be slowing down. But it wasn't them speeding up. There was an underwater current that was pushing them towards this thing.
Oh no.
They then got caught in the wreckage.
Oh my gosh.
And they spent 5 hours getting out. And he was like, I mentally prepared that this was the end of it.
How did he get out?
And they were in a much bigger submarine. They were eventually able to wiggle their way out of it. But I think all that being said, let's leave the Titanic alone. Let's just let it rest in peace.
Yes.
There's been enough deaths around it.
And I feel like there's enough camera footage of people that have been down there. You can just get online, look, and then pay us the $250,000.
Yeah.
We could totally do something good with it. So that's the first thing. I would never want to go to the Titanic. I have never, ever, ever submarine. No, thank you, especially that deep. Number two, I really do not want to go to outer space. I really have no desire to leave and go to outer space. There's no way, and you can also pay for that. Those are two things I do not understand.
Stephanie barely leaves her house, let alone this earth.
I don't even like to go around the corner and down the block. But there's nothing in me that wants to do that. At one point when they were doing the space thing, you could pay I think it was $125,000.
So one of the guys in the submarine did that.
Yes, I saw that. So he's doing all the things I would never, and this is why, because bad stuff can happen. There's just not enough. I don't think it's safe enough yet. I will go to space after 25 years of people doing it, where I know that other people have tested. Maybe not, unless there was a really.
What business do you have up there?
Well, what if they're okay? So I did hear the other day from my hairdresser. I don't know how true this is. because we were talking about the submarine, and he said that they're like building a really fancy restaurant in space, and you can like go up there and eat.
Whatever you're eating up there has to come from Earth. Like,
so I'm like,
so why don't we
that
just
would be kind of cool. Like if there's a restaurant up there, like in 25 years. I'm not talking anytime soon.
I'm gonna pass.
But I don't know. But Travis at one point was like really wanting to do this whole space thing. And I'm like,
He wanted
first
to
of all,
go?
yeah, it was like 150,000. I'm like, first of all, there's a lot of stuff you could do with that money that would bring you a lot more joy than like going up in this, space and coming back down. Like that's crazy. But I would never want to go. I think it's just too dangerous.
Yeah, I don't really like airplanes sometimes. So
No,
space
same.
is-
Same. Even airplanes, I get like if there's a lot of turbulence, I just prepare myself that this is it.
So another concern with a submarine is there's no bathroom on board.
No, okay, I saw that. So I did kind of deep dive in through TikTok and saw the bathroom. It's like this little thing you can pee in.
But it's staying. It's not leaving.
Yes.
So if someone had number 3.
Then then
Floating
I don't
around
know
with
what they do.
Have you read the conspiracies around this?
Okay, so no, but I just do not. I know what it's going to be before you even tell me. It's going to be that they plan this out.
Yeah. So somewhere is it this like there was like a planned disappearance. We were talking at dinner last night about this, and actually one of our friends made a very good point. I feel like the Navy knows exactly where they are.
100% they have to.
They're just not confident they can get them up.
Yes, so they're
And so
keeping
they don't
everything
want to
from us.
say, but like, there's no way we don't have. If we know where that thing is, that technology, where Titanic is, we know where the submarine is. Like, you can see it floating around in there.
Yes.
So I think they know where it is. I think it's just a matter of like, can we successfully get this up? Because also the water pressure. The guy that was the correspondent that was stuck down there 5 years ago, he was saying that even if his first concern as a scientist was, is someone going to?
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose. Some of the best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. They're comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for every occasion. That is why I love Quince. They make elevated essentials with premium materials like European linens, organic cottons, and washable silks without the traditional retail markup. We have been very loud and proud about how much we love Quince on this show. I'm actually wearing their jeans right now. I love their t-shirts, but when I tell you their underwear is so silky soft, you have to try it to fully understand what I'm talking about. Every single thing I have ordered from Quince, I had absolutely loved. And they're expanding into other verticals now too. They have caviar, they have couches, they have you name it. They've got their bedding. I've heard is incredible. I haven't ordered it, but I have heard their bedding is incredible, and I can testify everything I have bought from Quince I've absolutely loved. Ooh, including their denim. Quince also has beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry that adds subtle finishing touches. Simple hoops and dedicated chains make the most effortless outfits feel very intentional. Everything at Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And fun fact, if you scroll on a product to the lower half of their website, they'll show you who makes a similar product and what they're charging to really reinstate the fact that you're getting a great deal at Quince. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/weeklydose for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/weeklydose for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/weeklydose.
All right, I'm going to be a friend to you in the way that Stephanie was a friend to me. If you are looking for something to get your swimsuit body ready as quick as possible, the only answer is Prolon. I have done Prolon now twice, and when I tell you, I lost 8 pounds the first time and I lost 12 pounds the second time. It is the best way to drop weight and just like cleanse your body, reset your system, and get you swimsuit ready.
And I'm telling you, if Trey can do it, anybody can do it.
That's
Because
the
this
truth.
man cannot stick to anything.
No, I hate a diet, but Prolon is not a diet,
yeah.
it's a science.
So what I like about Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program, and the food is actually really, really good. It's soups. There are these like yummy crackers, olives. I'm an olive girly, so I love olives. And my favorite thing that they give you is this like little chocolate like wafer. That's my favorite. Like I put it in the freezer.
It's a little sweet treat at the end of the day.
Yummy.
My
Yeah.
concern was that there wasn't going to be enough food for me to feel like I ate that day, but there was so much food. The crazy thing about Prolon, though, is it tricks your body at a cellular level into thinking you're fasting while giving you all the nutrients you need to be healthy.
Prolon has also been shown to support biological age reduction, metabolic health, skin appearance, fat loss, with muscle protection, energy, and a healthier relationship with food.
Ready for your own reset? For a limited time, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off site-wide plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. Just visit prolonlife.com/weeklydose. That's PROLONLIFE.com/weeklydose to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/weeklydose.
Panic and try to open the latch.
Oh,
Because he said
crap.
we were down so far that if a drop of water would have come through that thing, it would have come through at such force it would have been like a razor blade hitting your skin.
Really?
Yes.
How many people were in there with him?
I think it was like 10 or 15.
Okay, and
So he was in a
nobody panicked.
much bigger submarine.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, no, I don't think you can. I don't even think they can open it.
They can't. You have to be bolted out from the top.
Yes. So they are just stuck down there. I hope they come out. I hope whenever you're listening to this tomorrow, there's good news, because that just is, I feel so bad for them.
But you know what's so strange? Did you see that
And
the stepson of that billionaire went to a concert last night?
What?
He went to a Blink-182 concert. He was like, this might be distasteful, but my family would want me here. And it was like, ooh.
No, they do not want you
He
here.
cashed that life insurance check a little early.
That's crazy. Wait, how do people know this?
He posted on Instagram.
Oh, what an idiot. No. I do not believe any conspiracy theories. I think this was a complete accident. Something bad happened. I do think they're probably stuck down there or something. But I do believe they're alive first, like based on what I read today, which is good because people didn't know that until 5 hours ago. But I hope they get him out. I really do, because that's so sad. But also, can you imagine being 19, like at 19, stuck down there, thankfully with your father? I couldn't imagine if you didn't have a family member, but that's terrifying.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine getting in the little tube when you went down there. So,
No, I would have been like, Dad, just give me the money.
so
I'm
I guess
good.
we're not going to do that anymore.
Nope. But yeah, those are my two fears: submarine now and space. Two things I will never do.
Prolon is this revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes your body while making your cells believe that you're fasting. Prolon isn't a diet, it's a science, and it's science based on Nobel Prize-winning discoveries in medicine. So all this starts with the Prolon 5-day program. You have snacks, soups, beverages, all designed to keep your body in a fasting state. So it's really unlike anything else.
My favorite thing, and just for people who are going to do it, you get this, like, it's small, but you get this like chocolate bar. It's like a chocolate, like crispy treat a few days. I lived for that. But I like a lot of the stuff. Like I like the kale crackers. I enjoy
Those
those.
were, I was surprised at how flavorful everything was.
Yes. And the soups, I love the soups.
Right now, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/weekly dose. That's PROLON life.com/weekly dose for the special offer. That's prolonlife.com/weekly dose. Prolon is this revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes your body while making your cells believe that you're fasting. Prolon isn't a diet, it's a science, and it's science based on Nobel Prize winning discoveries in medicine. So all this starts with the Prolon 5-day program. You have snacks, soups, beverages, all designed to keep your body in a fasting state. So it's really unlike anything else.
My favorite thing, and just for people who are going to do it, you get this, like, it's small, but you get this like chocolate bar. It's like a chocolate, like, crispy treat a few days. It's I lived for that. I see, but I like a lot of the stuff. Like, I like the kale crackers. I enjoy those.
I was surprised at how flavorful everything was.
Yes, and the soups. I love the soups.
Right now, Prolon is offering Weekly Dose of BS listeners 15% off their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/weekly dose. That's PROLON life.com/weekly dose for the special offer. That's prolonlife.com/weekly dose.
So we posted a video on Instagram this past week of us doing a Little Mermaid recreation, and it's a masterpiece. If I do so myself, you haven't seen it.
If
It's
you
on
have
our
not
Instagram
seen
pages.
it, yes.
But Stephanie told me something interesting yesterday. She was like, we've hit the point where people are going to start telling us to go die. And I was like, what? And she was like, in the comments, she was like, without fail, every time after 2 days, people are like, you should go die. This is awful. Like, they just say the most outrageous, rude things.
But this is why. I told you why. I said, because Trey was like, why is that? And I said, because after 2 days, our audience has seen it, right? And then this is where Instagram decides to just let the world see it, right? Like, they put it on that, like, find, for you or whatever, whenever you're scrolling.
Yep.
They'll put it on there, and now all the ding-dongs of the world see it, and then they just want to tell you how horrible you are, and they have all these conspiracy theories on everything.
Well, one ding-dong in particular found it, and they commented this morning.
Wait, read it. Is it horrible?
I deleted it, yes.
Wait, what was it?
It was, I'll paraphrase it. It basically said, it was like, you insensitive white bitch. How dare you use this fat man to create your splash? Find something better to do with your life. And I was like, what?
That's right, you're not fat.
And then she posted you can now post a GIF as a comment on Instagram. She posted all these GIFs of fat men jumping in water. And I was like, how dare you? I blocked her and I deleted her comments.
And you've been on like a hot body journey for a long time.
I'm over here starving myself. But also, if anything falls in the water, it's going to create a splash, you idiot.
Oh my gosh, no. Trey. I told you.
I was like, I would have rather you told me to go kill myself instead of that comment. Like,
did you look in the mirror judging yourself this morning?
I watched the video like 5 times. I was like, I look skinny.
You do look skinny. No.
But I was like, of all the things you could have said, you were insensitive because you had me jump in the water. I was like, I don't know.
I told you. You thought I was lying. I said, because he was like, oh, everyone loved it. It's like got such good traction. People think it's funny. And I'm like, you just wait till day 3.
Oh.
Day 3 is when it opens up for the world to swallow.
Day
and they
3's
just
the worst.
go for it. No, without fail, every time I do a reel, without fail, if it's one that like gains traction, day 3, the world comes in and wants to have their say. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are horrible.
I was like, what's insensitive about this? The fact that I'm fat. That's insensitive. And you should have jumped in the water instead of me. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you're not fat. But that's so funny. I told you.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
With the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Told you. You thought I was
great.
lying.
Oh my gosh, I have a story to tell you. I've been waiting to tell you this until I've been trying to, be better about telling you stories on the podcast, not on the phone every day. So I saved this one. Okay. I'm going to set the stage here. There is a Facebook page. I have to get this down because you're going to want to join this Facebook page too.
Okay.
It is called. Wait.
Everyone's going to be
Here we
joining
go.
it.
No, you need to.
Okay.
If you live in the DFW area, you should be on this Facebook page because it's very useful. It is called Are We Dating the Same Guy? Dallas, Fort Worth.
I love this. Okay.
There are 120,000 members on this page.
Okay.
So the other day in my group chat with a bunch of girlfriends, someone posted a picture of, I won't say his name, but a guy that we all knew.
Okay.
You knew too.
Oh, okay. That narrows it down.
Used to date one of my friends.
Is he gay or straight?
I couldn't give you a solid answer there, honestly.
Oh, okay.
You
I
know
know
what
who
I'm
it
talking
is. Yeah, I know who it is. Yeah.
And someone posted this picture of this guy on this page and said, is anyone dating him? And the comments erupted.
What did they say?
Mind you, I've always felt like there was, one, I always felt like he was real shady. Two, I always felt like, I couldn't really give you a solid answer on which side of the fence he was sitting. But he was dating a girl at the time, one of my girlfriends.
So
and
you
I
didn't know if he was
like,
into girls or boys?
No, I mean, I knew
And
he was
that's what
dating a girl, but I'd also heard stories.
Okay.
That kind of tracked. And so in the comments, one of these girls is like, wait, where'd you get this picture of him? I'm dating him.
What?
And another girl goes, no, you're not. And they were like, wait, what? And then someone else was like, oh my God, that's so-and-so's boyfriend. And like 6 different girls said something. And then someone else was like, ladies, I don't think he has a girlfriend necessarily.
What?
It is the most entertaining page I have ever been on. And you bet your ass. I screenshot this and send it to everyone who knows myself and this person.
And this guy's a real cute guy.
And
he's pretty. You have to say, regardless if you like him or not, he's
pretty.
real pretty.
Yes, but the actions track. So if you are not on the Are You Dating This Guy or Are We Dating the Same Guy page, I highly recommend that you join it. It is messy. It is great. And mind you, some people are posting pictures of their boyfriend and there's like rules on the page. You can't judge someone's looks, whatever. There was this one guy that was wearing a wife beater and some knee-high socks and like boxers playing Guitar Hero. He looked like he was like... I think he was probably just dating one girl. And someone was like, if
he was
anyone
lucky to
is
date one
dating
girl.
my man, you better let me know right now because he's mine. And it was like, no one is dating your man.
Crickets.
Yeah. But it is, if you're looking for something entertaining, I highly recommend you on
Are
this
you
page.
dating my man?
Because sometimes it works out like my little friend here and you find all the girls they're dating.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Fun page.
That's interesting.
I recommend you join it.
Oh no, I'm going to join this. I'm going to be like the not so silent one. I'll have a fake account and then I'll just say everybody's my boyfriend just
be
to
like,
stress them
That's
out.
my man.
And that's my man too. I'll be like, this girl is dating half of Texas.
She's a hoe. Yep.
I'm going to tell everybody. oh my gosh, so I just got a call from my child and he's like, Mom, don't ever do that again. So anyway, before this, Trey took my kid because I had both kids. Cruz had tennis and then Chance had football, right? And Chance is doing like these private football lessons. And the football coach was like, there's this kid that I want Chance to work out with. I think they would be, he said magic together, right? Because they're both about the same like skill level. So I said, okay, that's perfect. I will get him there and then I'll try to find a way to get him home. So I told Chance earlier, because he has these Super 73s, I'm like, it's only 1.5 miles to 2 miles from the house, right? I'm like, do you want to drive your bike here? And he was like, no, I'm scared, which Trey said that he told Trey it was a total lie.
Yeah, I picked him up and he was like, ugh. It's like, I actually just didn't want to go to this. He's like, I totally could have ridden my bike here, but I didn't want to come. I was tired, but he's like, thanks for driving me anyway. He was like, oh. He's like, I was just trying to make up excuses. I was like,
yes.
Okay, well.
So he didn't want to drive his bike. So I'm like, well, let me see if Trey will be nice enough to take you. Because if not, I'm going to have to leave an hour early to take Cruz to get you there in time, right? So Trey was nice and said, I'll take you. So anyways, I dropped Cruz off and then go to the park. Well, I didn't tell Chance that the guy wrote me back and told me that the other kid was staying for 1.5 hours and not an hour, which Chance usually does an hour. So Chance had no idea that this was going to be an 1.5 hour practice.
Well, also, who scheduled this time?
Well, it's the only thing that they had available.
Do not ever schedule him for that time of day ever again. That is the worst time. He was out there at 11:30. The sun is beaten.
It's hot. It's hot. So anyway, so Chance was like, never do that again. You said it was only for 1 hour, but I was like, well, anyway, so Travis had somebody from the company come pick him up so I could come here. But yeah, Chance is very upset with me. And I'm like, are you home? Because that's all I cared about was, did you make it home? Did this person from the company actually pick you up?
Well, I asked him, I was like, why don't you schedule this at 9 in the morning or 7 o'clock at night? He was like, I would love to, but I think she's trying to kill me. And I was like, oh. It's like, I don't even want to do this. Like,
well, to be fair, he did ask me if he could do it 3 times a week. So I do set it up, but then he gets mad that it's not at his specific time. But I have to do what these people have availability for.
Yeah,
and he wants
fair.
this very specific coach. So anyway, yes. But it's so funny. So yeah, he's very mad at me. I'm going to definitely get in trouble when I get home by him.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So I had to get rid of my housekeeper a while ago.
Why?
And I've waited on talking about this until time has passed because I think she listens to this.
Why did you get rid of her?
I had some very expensive items go missing.
Oh.
In particular, it was actually 2 different things that I had purchased as gifts for people. But I never took them out of the bag.
Okay.
So they were gift wrapped. And 2 separate times I sent her a message and said, hey, have you seen this thing? And she would tell me where it was in the house, and she was correct. It was in that spot. It was in my office closet, but it was in its gift wrapping.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, there's no way you would have known that was in that bag.
Uh-huh.
And so this happened one time around Christmas, and I
But it was there.
No.
Oh, okay.
I
So
ended
the
up
gift
going
was
to
not
get
there.
the gift again. I was like, I don't know where this went. And then it happened again maybe a few months ago with a more expensive item. And I asked her, I said, hey, have you seen this thing? And she was like, oh, yeah, it's da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, it's not. And there's no way you would have known that unless you
wrapped.
opened the thing.
Oh, yeah, because it was in a gift bag.
And so I don't know if she was stealing it or sometimes she would bring help with her if they took it. But I just found it very strange that she knew what the item was and where it was when it was something that she wouldn't have ever seen. But I finally hired a new housekeeper.
Do you like him or her?
Well, this time, Zach is very, what's the word? Anal about how things get done. He's like Travis in that way.
Mm-hmm.
He wants the window cleaned a certain way. He wants the floors mopped with a certain thing. I don't care. I'm like, it looks clean to me. You know, good enough. So we hired a new one. I made Zach interview her, and now it's not my problem. Also, after I fired her at his request. And then somehow her duties became my duties.
Oh,
well, that's not how that works.
Oh, no, yes.
So I was I wasn't as quick as I should have been, but I finally hired a new one because you know what? You have Maria is so great. She's my standard now.
Well, no, and nobody can have somebody as good as Maria. I feel like Maria is like the baby Jesus of housekeepers.
She
like
really
she is so good. I will say, and I trust her. Like I could have, and it's like a family thing. Like her family, like it's like her brother Joel. If we need anything done outdoors, he'll come. So they're just like a good, solid family. And she like will like go through the pantry and throw a thing. Like she'll look at the expiration dates. Like she's amazing. Goes above and beyond. But no, she's incredible. And
you need to gatekeep.
I could
Maria.
literally have like a $100,000 in cash sitting there, and I know that I would. I would trust her with anything.
Do not ever give her information to anyone because you need her.
No, she's amazing. Yeah. She's so amazing.
She is. We were walking around in wet mermaid tails the other day, and she just like rolled her eyes and kept going. Like she's used to it.
She's
like,
so
oh wow,
sweet.
Stephanie's in the pool in a tail.
Oh yeah,
it's normal.
No, she's amazing. But we did. I mean, I'm trying to think. Travis has always had her, but I know he's had people
For
like
how long?
I mean, since before I met him, he had her family. So so he had like somebody in her family the entire time. Like, so that family has been like with their business the entire time. That we had Maria since the kids were babies. So Chance is now almost 14. So we've had her about 14 years.
She's the one they bought a car for.
Yeah,
for Christmas.
and there's a reason. She's amazing. Like I would buy her a car every year just to make sure she does not ever leave us.
Yep.
But she's just so like super hardworking, really positive, super nice. I'll call Trey because she sings sometimes. I don't know if she knows I'm home or not, but at the top of her lungs,
loud,
like super loud. I'll call Trey because it's real cute, and I'll be like, I just want you to listen for like 2 minutes.
No,
and
listen,
very, very loud.
This is a big house, and Stephanie will be like in her closet, and you'll hear Maria downstairs on the opposite side of the house. Girl is belting it out.
Like so loud and not in English. I have no idea what the song is. It's real
Stephanie,
cute.
like tiptoes around to not disturb her and her song.
I feel like she's praising the Lord.
But you're just like a prisoner in your home so that she can, perform.
I want her to feel free to do her thing.
She does.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then I'll like run out and pretend like I just came home. That way I don't embarrass her. Because I'm like,
puts her purse on.
I'm like, I just got in. But no, she's incredible. No, it's hard to find a good housekeeper. Tiffany and my sister and her husband Tyler have Maria as well once a week. Yeah. So she is I would share her with you. She's amazing.
If you have a good housekeeper, keep them. Hold them tight. Don't ever let them go. I'm hoping my new one I'm going to hold tight and never let go of. Because the last one I had to let go of.
Oh, if Travis had to choose between me and Maria, I would be gone within a day.
No question.
Like within a day.
No question. That is...
Within a day, easily gone. But no, it is hard. I'm trying to think if we had anybody that we did not like.
I had a babysitter, and I remember she would come over. My parents would leave at like 6 a.m, and I don't know what this girl did like the night before, but she would come over and she would sleep from like 6 a.m. She'd wake up around lunchtime, feed us, and then she'd wake up at 4. My parents go home at 5. And I would always tell my dad, like, she falls asleep as soon as you leave. Like, she never does anything with us. She's boring. She just lays there. And he didn't believe me. And so one day I had this idea. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a huge mess in the kitchen, a big enough mess to where she could not clean it up in time. And I told my dad, I was like, come home early today. I promise you will see that she is not awake. And he came home and I made that big mess and she was asleep on the couch. And I was like, would the mess be there if she was awake? Nope.
She
never
was
came
fired.
Back. Yep.
No, that's important. You have to have people that your kids like to hang out with. Like, I feel like even babysitters, I had when I had nannies, I had 2 really, really good nannies. And then you kind of were a part-time nanny. Still are.
Yeah.
But no, I do. I have good people in my kids' life.
My new favorite thing to do in life is to embarrass Chance Holman because it's easy and it's fun. And, I'm on that verge of I'm cool, but I'm also embarrassing. And I like to.
Oh, yes. Can we talk about
line.
My birthday going to the Little Mermaid?
So magical.
Chance did not want to go at all. But then he said, I'll go for your birthday. Well, then he found out I was at the mall where all of his friends hang out. And he was like, I cannot. So then Trey finds out. I think I even have this video.
PSA. If your kids are on summer break and they're in middle school, do not drop them off at North Park. My mall is cluttered right now with little ankle biters that are there just like eating pretzels and shopping at Sephora and like they're just in my way. That is not your daycare center.
So we are going to the Little Mermaid. Chance does not want to be there. So Trey decides to embarrass him. And this is like the last few minutes. This was going on. He like drove around the mall doing this.
I did. Well, and I saw a field trip of kids and I thought maybe they know Chance. So I asked.
So this is, I'll play it.
Chance Holman is here to see the Little Mermaid and he is very excited. If anyone knows Chance Holman, we're going to Little Mermaid. We're going to Little Mermaid with Chance Holman. Mind you.
So that was all around the mall. Trey was driving around with the windows down.
In a
yelling
not so
this.
subtle bright blue Bentley. So, I got what I wanted.
It was so
and
funny.
Then I got inside and they went to go get cookies.
Yeah, we like to get cookies from that Great American Cookie Place.
And we had a few other friends join us. My friend Jordan walked up and I was like, perfect time to put my tail on. And so I'm slithering my little tail on and I see Cruz and Chance walking towards me. Then they run the opposite direction. What did they say to you?
So then they come up to me as I'm paying for the cookies and they're like, oh my gosh, Trey is so embarrassing. He is over there putting his tail on. We need to go the opposite way and walk in and he could just meet us there. We are not going to be seen with him at the mall with hopping around his tail.
And so as they're walking up, I'm on the ground and I have Jordan twirling me around on the floor with my tail. And I was being a little mermaid.
It was so funny.
It was the worst day of Chance's life.
Chance hated every moment of
Best
it. They
day
sat
of my
like,
life.
we all sat in a row with our mermaid tails on. Chance and Cruz sat like 3 chairs down from us.
They were the opposite in the aisle.
It was so ridiculous.
great.
It was good.
Fun
It was
stuff.
the best birthday ever.
It really was.
But thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. And you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.
Bye.